So, Jean, how have things been going for you recently?
That's a somewhat open question. I'm not really sure how best to respond.
Well, okay, how's the whole alchemy thing going? Cooked up any alchemically awesome concoctions lately? Excuse me.
Yes, well... In all honesty, I've recently taken to thinking about what Sir Belduc said regarding the rules of nature. At the present time, I've decided to hold back on alchemy and devote my time to medical science instead.
What?
Is that so? Well, I think that's wonderful. I'm pleased you agree. There are too few doctors here in Labyrinthia.
Your smiling face says it all, Miss Greyerl. I think you found your true calling.
Thank you. I appreciate the encouragement. Thanks to all you've done for Labyrinthia, each and every day feels more fulfilling. I have my parents living here with me now, too, so we're finally able to enjoy family life together again.
Aww. That's just wonderful, Jean. Looks like you can kiss goodbye to that gold, Maya.
As it happens, I've just been out in the woods collecting medicinal herbs.
Woods? I guess you must mean the Eldritch Woods, right?
Oh, Mr. Wright, allow me to explain. You see, after all that's happened, they decided to change the name of those woods.
Huh?
They're now known as the Nullwitch Woods, although I'm not exactly sure why.
Nullwitch Woods, huh?
I guess there must be some kind of meaning behind it.
Who comes up with these names, anyway? I don't know, the localizers?
Oh, I just realized it's nearly time for my teachers to arrive.
You have teachers?
That's right. There's so much to learn, so many subjects to study, and yet so little time. Devotion to the pursuit of knowledge is a challenge to be relished.
I don't know who's talking. I'm gonna assume it's what's-her-face. That's the spirit Jean Greyerl. Is it Primstone? It is Primstone. And... oh, shoot. Yes, Miss Mystery. God damn it! I love her character and I can't remember her name, but that's probably because we kind of stopped seeing her for a while.
Miss Primstone and Miss Mystery from the library. Riddell Mystery at your service. I trust you are all keeping well. Oh, dearie, dearie me, if this isn't quite the touching reunion. But there's one thing I would like you to consider, so if you will all pay attention. Miss Primstone's lesson number 6. Reunion leads to nothing but trouble.
What a downer. After a sprinkling of nostalgia, the ashes of the past will once again... my screen just went. Once again burst into flames. This is of the utmost importance.
As always, Miss Primstone, your teachings are as full of wisdom as they are pertinence.
I think you might want to consider getting another teacher.
Jean, while knowledge is important, the fruit of one's knowledge is also essential in the deepening of one's understanding of puzzles. Of course, Miss Mystery. Then let's not beat around the bush. It's time for a puzzle. Here we go, Jean. Which of the following is the odd one out? Nightly, Shaky, Dewy, Phoenix. Why, surely that must be Phoenix, Miss Mystery. Correct! Peerless precision and punctuality, the perfect puzzle solution. It's only natural. After all, I am Master Belduc's apprentice. Hey, that's my line! Now, there's no room for complacency just yet. When it comes to puzzle, one is never enough. Be prepared for puzzle number 2 in this series. I'm ready, Miss Mystery. Here we go then, Jean. Which of the following is the odd one out? Eve, Constantine, Snowy, Phoenix.
Is it Phoenix? What?
Why, once again, it must surely be Phoenix, Miss Mystery.
Correct!
Shrewdness and swiftness were key in this scintillating solution.
Whoa, amazing, huh, Nick? Looks like we have ourselves a good old school student-teacher face-off. Personally, I'm more concerned that the odd one out is always Phoenix.
Ah, if it isn't... Professor Layton, as always, it is an honor and a pleasure to see you, Professor.
The pleasure is all mine, Miss Mystery. I must say, you seemed as radiant as ever.
We follow the same path, you and I. A never-ending path of perplexing puzzles. I trust that you, too, have been honing your puzzle-solving skills since we last met.
Always, Miss Mystery.
Then I'm sure you'll have no trouble at all with this puzzle.
That is creepy. And I'm sure her puzzle's also stupid hard. Oh, no! Wait! Huh. Okay. An enormous monster is after Luke. Touch the bomb icons on the touchscreen to drop the bomb in the monster's path and hinder its progress. Find the path that will drop all the normal bombs after they have been dropped. Touch the golden bomb to deliver the final blow. Keep in mind, you cannot tread the same path twice. Okie dokie. That shouldn't be too hard. Alright, let's see. Give me a second to actually remember how this works again. Alright, I think... There we go. Excellent. Why is Luke always being chased by monsters?
Puzzle-solving skills. Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
Ah, as precarious as ever, Professor. Being chased by a giant, big monster and hurling bombs around. I can't imagine if that puzzle was super scary or super fun.
I'm just bummed that the gold bomb had to get destroyed. It'd be loaded if we could sell that to price. Oh, dearie me! I've never in my life seen such splendid puzzle solving. But there's one thing I would like you to consider if you would all pay attention. Miss Primstone's lesson number 10. Puzzles lead to nothing but trouble.
What are you saying, Miss Primstone? That's a step too far, even from you. I have to agree. The exhilaration felt from solving a puzzle is like a beam of light in the mind.
It is the light of the future, the intellectual illumination within our lives.
Oh, dearie! Dearie!
Oh, wow, okay. Thing is kind of skipping over here. How should I put this? The only thing I've learned today is Miss Primstone's lessons lead to nothing but trouble. Yep, and I know a certain spirit medium, who shall remain nameless, that causes all sorts of trouble wherever she goes. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It's true. There's a meme for this. Oh, I finished. Okay, cool. I guess we'll start with 8. We won't finish 8, but we can start it. What is 8 anyway? Say faster! Tavern Tale. Okay, well, see, we're almost done already with these bonus episodes. One puzzle means one more step on the path to puzzle mastery.
Well, I hope you have come comfy. I hope you have some comfy shoes ready, because at this rate, you're going to be walking that path forever.
Are these two related? The fiercer the adversary, the better. I assure you. That is why. Okay, that was awesome. No matter how foolishly difficult this infernal Maw Chalices may be, it will be solved by the hand of Barnum. You sure about that? It looks to me like the hand of Barnum could use a hand of its own right about now, Zacky boy. Tell me, Rouge, how many chalices have I broken since starting this puzzle 3 nights ago? Let's just say, if you take any longer, I'll be having to serve my customers juice out of their own hats. Well, I should make my way back. Seems the storm outside has subsided. A stormy night like this really brings back memories, doesn't it, Zack? Like the time you first set foot into this very tavern. It was a dark and stormy night just like this one. Indeed it was. I remember you walked through that door soggier than a rat in a river. Open the door! Hurry! Hold your horses, I'm coming! Tavern's closed, you know. You're lucky I'm even opening the door in this storm. You. Aren't you Zacharias Barnum? Please, I require your aid for just a moment. Well, well, what aid could the captain of the knights need from a lowly tavern owner like me? If you think for a second I'm going to sell out whatever bandit you're after, then you've got another thing coming. Please, they're after us. I ask for but a moment's shelter. After you? Surely you've heard word of the recent witch sighting at the farm on the outskirts of town, have you not? Who hasn't? Word is that witch did quite a number of the farm's chickens and crops. I heard you guys try to put up a fence to keep them out. Good lord, that did, huh? There were no traces of footprints at the scene. 'Twas surely a witch's handiwork. So, shouldn't you be out there hunting down this supposed witch? That is correct. And so, tonight, I finally managed to capture the culprit. You caught the culprit? Yes, this fiend right here. Oh! I give you a witch. The beast cannot be more than a year old. He's certainly the tiniest criminal I've ever seen. Quite. Every day this beast has been getting himself into trouble. Honestly, no one would ever have suspected this pup would be the one behind those missing chickens. By the way, I've got to ask, what's up with that helmet? I put it on him a short while ago. 'Tis a toy helmet I just happened to have lying around. Yes, but why? Let me see if I'm barking up the right tree. This little guy here would hide in the bushes and attack any passing dogs or kids. Indeed. Okay, there were a lot of chickens and crops that went missing from that farm. Why on earth would this little guy go and take so many? If he was planning on eating them, you'd think one chicken would be more than enough for him. Yes, the beast is still a mere whelp. Every battle is, for him, a terrifying battle of life or death. Until now, the source of the disappearing chickens was a mystery. However, tonight our little friend here made a grave error. What kind of error? There was a group of townspeople patrolling this crime scene during the storm tonight. They were under the assumption that the culprit was a witch. Something tells me the pup's little trick didn't go as planned. Oh, that was rude, sorry. Yet, he went through with his trick and ended up biting off more than he could chew, so to speak. The townspeople were hungry for a culprit to capture and chased after the mutt. He was thus forced to escape into the forest. He managed to lose them in the forest, with the exception of one. And let me guess, that one was one Zacharias Barnum, right? He truly put forth a valiant effort, quite clever for the beast that he is. The little guy must have been scared stiff, what with all the armor cladding around him after him. I chased him through the forest before finally he grew tired and stopped to rest in the clearing deep within the forest. 'Twas the beast's home. So you ended up smack dab in the middle of the enemy territory. Sounds like an impasse if I ever saw one. So what then? The chase was over. Why didn't you just hand the pup over to the townsfolk? That was not an option. And why is that? It was because of what I saw there, deep within the recesses of that forest. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to find out in the next video, as we are out of time for this portion of the recording. So I'll see you guys in the next video.